Max Rosenthal, jack of all trades here, running with the tight ends in practice. How's camp been going for you so far, Max?
It's been a great experience so far. Even from day one, just kind of with the off-season workouts this past summer and just going into camp, I think I'm loving this team so far. Great chemistry, great tight end room. Everybody was super welcoming, coaches included, staff included. So camp's been a blast so far. Of course, hard work. We're getting after it, and looking forward to putting all this hard work we've done on the field, into the Memorial Stadium, and going into the season. So.
You said Coach Bielema was always obviously looking for a guy like you, just a football player, right? So,
yes, sir.
Tell me about that process on when you entered the portal and how you
Sure.
ended up choosing Illinois.
Yeah, so I entered the transfer portal right after my last season at Michigan State. I was in the portal for kind of a couple months, didn't really know what to expect. A couple schools were reaching out, from kind of just Big Ten to FCS, kind of all over the board, and then. University of Illinois came reaching out. I believe it was like a Sunday. Spoke to Coach Bart Miller, and then just kind of, he kind of told me what the offense is looking for, in the system and, in a football player, and, it was a, perfect fit, all around. So ended up committing on a Tuesday, spoke to Coach Bielema, and, the rest was history. So, but yeah, I think honestly it was just a dream come true. Growing up, I was always grew up an Illinois fan. Being in state, my dad actually graduated here. His dad graduated here, so to actually be a third generation attending the school and play football nonetheless is an experience of a lifetime. So
yeah, that's got to be a little surreal for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Tell me about your skill set and what was it about the offense that they described to you that made you think you'd be a good fit here?
I think system-wise, it's a question for Coach Bielema and, Coach Peterson and the staff. I think, of course, they'll kind of, tell you guys what we're looking for, in a system this upcoming year. But, as far as the personal skill set, I'm here to kind of just bring anything I can to the table, whether it's offense, special teams, anything off the field, just having experience in the past and, having 4 years of college football, just kind of helping younger guys develop their game. So, I'm just kind of here to contribute in any way I can. So, yeah.
One of those guys who doesn't necessarily show up in the stat sheet, but was integral to the team winning, is what he probably saw in a player like you. Is that how you see yourself, just as a blue collar guy and doing the things?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I kind of would describe my game kind of like blue collar. Kind of this lunch pail mentality. A lot of like behind the scenes work. Like I said, kind of just doing anything I can to, whether it's to bust open a big run or, to get the pass game more efficient or, like I said, get the special teams game more efficient. So, like I said, I'm just kind of here to help any way I can, and, I'm looking forward to it.
Pretty good tight end group here.
Absolutely.
Luke and Daniel Barker and the rest of Tip Reeman and the rest of you guys. What have you seen from that group overall in practice?
Yeah, as far as my experience just being in kind of tight end rooms, the past 4 or 5 years of college football, I'd probably say this is one of the most skillful tight end groups I've been a part of in terms of just depth, and each guy kind of brings their own element to the table. Like you said, Luke Ford, honestly, just a freak of nature, athlete, kind of still developing his game, young guy, but the future is just, beyond bright for him. Daniel Barker too, just amazing athleticism all around, and very, very knowledgeable, of the game. And then Tip Reeman too. I think he's going to surprise a lot of people this season. Just kind of a guy I feel like not a lot of people talk about, but just as far as what he's done for us, in camp so far, and then in the tight end room as well. He brings so much to the table, and then everybody else too. Griffin Moore, Preston Ingle. Everybody. So really looking forward to it. Great group of guys. Coach Miller's a great position coach as well. So we're all kind of rallied behind him, and looking forward to getting after it this season.